Yeah, you've been less of a bitch
the last couple of days. And we're crumping.
Dude, I bet some of the birds aren't good at it too, and they're like sad birds.
Yeah, they're alone. They're by themselves. So it's like
just-
it's really a do or die scenario.
Giraffes are the gayest animal.
There was one looking at me a little weird when I was last at the zoo. No, I'm just kidding.
You got that ass, boy.
Yeah.
You ever seen a long neck before?
Anthony, Blake, and Dylan, the cold slice. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been less of a bitch lately.
Welcome back to the Cold Slice podcast. We're bringing you another No Toppings episode, which is what we've decided to call these ones now. This one's not food related, but related to the podcast. You guys should buy some stickers. I think we're knocking the price down to $3.
Great.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
It's a sale. Why don't we make it a sale?
It's a sale.
Dylan's like,
This
yeah, I
month
already
only,
made my
it's $3.
I haven't made any money. I've actually just been giving them out. But so for $3, you can get a sticker. You can email us at thecoldslice@gmail.com or shoot us a message on any of our social medias at The Cold Slice.
That's how we fund this show.
It is how we fund.
Stickers and Patreon.
Well, hopefully it's how we fund this show eventually. But for now, dude.
And once we start our only slice.
Yeah.
Nice. We got
Only
to create the illusion that we need. We do need the money. We spend a lot on food.
Yeah, we
beer.
do. And all this equipment.
Yeah. We're just looking at like G's right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Multiple G's.
I wonder how much if you put it all together. Maybe we'll figure that out just for funsies. Yeah, welcome back. It's another episode. I hope you guys enjoyed what came out recently. What video?
It was
Heavy metal. It would have been heavy metal.
Nope. Oh, yeah.
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 Yep.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you don't know what we're talking about, go check it out. Check out our YouTube page. We did an episode on heavy metal brewing. We did an on the go, and then we also did a podcast about it. So it's pretty cool. Good food over there. Good beer. Good place to hang out. Let's jump right into it.
Okay. Yeah. I thought it'd be a good time now to go back over our resolution goals that we had. Try to see if we can keep each other accountable.
Yeah.
I feel like I'll speak for myself, but I feel like a few of us have. I'll speak for myself, but I think a few of us at this table have maybe slipped up a little bit here and there. So
Yeah.
time to bring them back and get them fresh in the mind. My goals that I'm trying to remember now, one of which I have not really accomplished at all, was to join some form of like a recreational sport, something to get me physically active again. I did start going back to the gym, and I have been staying pretty steady on that. So I think that goal is actually, I'd say I've accomplished that one.
Yeah.
The nicotine one, unfortunately, I did break a few times.
You relapsed on that one.
Yeah, I still haven't. Now I've just become a freeloader because I won't I won't have them at the house, and I won't buy any nicotine products. But I get real desperate after like I have a beer or two, and I know that I'm with somebody like Dylan, for instance, that has that available. I start begging a little bit. So
A little bit.
Dylan is most affected.
Yeah.
Relapse.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, "I'll Venmo you $5."
He's feeling it on his pocket. It's a little lighter.
Dylan's like,
bit.
"Look, it's just sad to watch at this point. Just
Yeah,
here you go.
here, take this and
You're
go
embarrassing all of us."
Yeah, it does create a weird power dynamic. Like if we get a beer, I'm like, I know he's gonna ask.
Yeah, and then you just wait to say no and just watch me crumble before your very eyes.
Damn it, I thought that was gonna work.
No, but yeah, I mean that's that. I do still want, especially now it's getting nicer out. Like I do want to look into picking up a sport. I'm just kind of lazy, but I know I need to do something to do the cardio.
You play? Soccer?
Flag football's coming around. I did. Oh, you know what I did? I did actually join through work. I joined it's like just a bunch of dudes on the Vancouver side that want to do pickup basketball.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I signed up for that, not knowing that there's a few actual like former college basketball players that are in there. So I don't think it's going to go well for me at all.
You're going to make the D team.
I'm 100% going to be one of the last picks. I've looked at the roster and kind of sized them up at the office, and I'm definitely either the shortest or second shortest there.
It's like middle school gym all over again.
In middle school, I was like average height, I feel like, or tall, but now it's like
You were
everybody
one
just
of the-
kept growing.
Pick one or two.
Yeah.
For sure.
I played in middle school as well, and I was actually what do you call them? Tower? What do you call that? Post.
You boxing people out.
You were like the 5 position.
Yeah, I was like close to the board, like trying to get people out of there. Our team fucking sucked, but I don't know that I would play. Remember when we were going to LA Fitness and we got our asses handed to us?
Oh yeah, I know. That's what I'm afraid of. Like I signed up for it, and now they like have created like a Slack channel, or like a little channel for it. So I've seen everybody's names in there. I'm like, oh shit. Like, I know for a fact that these guys have touched a basketball in the last 5 years, and I can tell you I have not.
Dude.
So,
shooters.
I honestly was like, I need to go find wherever a basketball is at my place and go out and practice before I just absolutely embarrass myself.
You're gonna get
I'm gonna
ran through. Dude.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And my cardio is so bad, but that's why I think it will be a good thing. It'll be, for one, like nice and humbling. I think it'll be a nice humbling experience for me.
Yeah.
I may only do it one time, depending on how embarrassing it is, but it's kind of fun. So but I was thinking, like, as far as like a recreational one to sign up for, like, I think one of my buddies does flag football, and that sounds like it could be kind of cool.
That would be cool. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, it's more of like a beer league. Like, it's not. I think there is people that take it very seriously that probably play higher
If you
up
take
in the league. But
flag football seriously, something's going on. You know what I mean?
dude,
like
flag football is getting pretty intense now. Actually, there's like a lot of players. Because like with like a lot of tournament teams of sports like baseball, basketball, they have like summer leagues and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Football was like, it seemed like it was one where it was more like we played during our season and then the off season was spent like at the gym. But now all the specialty positions are able to basically play year round with flag. It's getting so popular. Or I don't think it's
because no one's getting hurt.
well, and it's all, routes and stuff. So you're,
Right.
it's like corners versus, or DBs versus, your wide receivers and whatnot. I don't know. I was talking with somebody the other day who was talking about how like there's like legitimate huge tournaments for it now.
Jesus Christ. That would be cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It'd be something to look into. We'd never make it to that caliber of player, I don't think.
Maybe.
But
What if you did? You just became a flag football star.
that'd be sick. I mean, I'd be like, yeah, I'm a flag football star.
Yeah.
I also have a podcast.
That flag football year round reminds me of like pit bike races, where in my head I'm like, dude, I could tear it up on a pit bike and like with your friends. But then there's actually like pit bike races where the dudes are still doing all the jumps. They're just on these little KLX 110s.
That
I'm
sounds
like,
terrifying.
This ruined the point of pit bike racing. Like, I am the average man's best average man. I need a sport where I can do it extremely well.
I feel like
That's one of the best quotes I've ever heard.
Yeah. I feel like you're prone to like beating yourself up and not being
yeah.
super good at something.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know if beating yourself up over like not being good at pit bike racing is a great idea for
I
you.
was good at it.
He's like, hold the phone. I am good at it.
Well, hold
Remember
on.
at
Nobody
Colton's
said I
cabin,
wasn't.
I won. Like,
Oh, yeah.
we were
That's true.
circling around the tree.
You are light. You have those bird bones in you.
I do. Yeah. Dude, yeah, I have the opposite problem that a lot of other people have, where if they're not good at something, they just like quit, or they don't want to do something because they're not good at it. I have the opposite thing, where if I find out that I'm not good at something, I will just like
Obsess.
invest all my money into
That was
buying
like
all the
Blake and
gear.
I's rock climbing career.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys were in that gym all the time, dude.
Dude, I bought like the unicorn dust or whatever.
Did you guys ever actually go climb a real rock?
No.
No, we stuck to that gym. With
We weren't ready yet.
cushy
dude.
foam mask.
Right.
But we did learn we learned the ropes actually, like the
belaying.
knots and that was kind of fun.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what sucks is I don't know if I could. I bet I could if I was shown it one time. I could probably
Yeah.
still tie it. But
Yeah.
the belay,
I have to
belay knot or
ask.
whatever
Like I
it's
have the
called.
blue card, and I'm like, the blue card is like what you get when you've been certified and you have to take the class and everything. I like sneak around the blue card. I'm like, and then I just like slyly ask someone to tie the knot.
You're like, hey, actually, I should probably go first. Why don't you tie the knot? No,
Try to find a confident male who looks nice. And I'll be like, hey buddy, you want to be my partner?
you look like you'll bounce if you fall.
You just have me down there standing on the rope for you.
Exactly. Dude, I miss rock climbing.
That was crazy though. I didn't realize because like we're pretty similar in weight, and
Yeah.
I didn't realize like when you're not like you got to be like locked in because obviously you're holding them up. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he fell off and I wasn't like I wasn't like super prepared for it. Like he looked like he was fine. He was moving so quick, and then he just missed one and like slipped, and his whole body weight comes down. I'm like, shit! I like get jumped and almost hit the wall. That's nice.
You just weren't paying attention. What were you watching? Like the hot climbers?
Yeah, it's very
probably.
easy to
I don't
look
know.
up at all the
I think,
asses.
yeah, I don't know what was going on, but I just remember like I was like watching him climb. I looked away for a second. All of a sudden, I'm getting yeeted into the rocks. So I'm like, that's what you get, man. That's why you got to keep. That's why you get certified in paying attention, and you couldn't accomplish that. So
I would have been better off with the auto belay, Jesus.
yeah. Blake falls 8 feet. Meanwhile, I'm the one complaining.
Bro, you didn't yell that you were gonna fall.
You just can't walk again, and you're like,
missing
oh,
it
dude,
too.
sorry.
You gotta warn me.
You're like, I know, man. The harness got tight around my legs too.
Dude, that's why we can't go outdoor climbing, because
No way,
we would
dude.
get like drunk or something and then like break our fucking shoulder, our knee on the rock. Because when you fall outdoors, it's like if you don't
It's
have
real.
you really fall. And like a lot of times, if you have the gear set, like you place gear at different points along the rock, and if you're at the end of your rope of the gear and you haven't placed the next one yet, it could be a long
Yeah, like 20 feet or
20
something
feet.
crazy.
And he's like,
I guess I don't know. I can't remember how.
Anthony's down there eating a Cliff Bar, dude. You're
good?
falling,
You good, buddy? There's an
You're
imprint to him on the side of the rock.
crack my head in the side. You good?
That was your fault, by the way, for insurance reasons.
Yeah, I'll meet you at the car.
He would totally just leave you there hanging, like
would not.
you're
I would
past.
not.
You're inviting
It
all your
depends on
buddies.
how high up he is, though, because I was the only rock climber I think that was afraid of heights.
Yeah, that's true.
That's one of the big reasons why I was like, I'll stick to the gym. Like this, I can control.
Oh man.
Get in a group together, you're making all your friends sign waivers when they play with you.
Hey, I might not be paying attention if you decide you're going to miss a climb.
Yeah, look, I get easily distracted.
You are liable.
Yeah. Oh fuck, dude. Yeah, mine's not going that great. Honestly, I'm still the same. I'm like the same weight that we when I started this podcast.
You were doing well for a little while.
You lost weight during the podcast, and now you've gained it.
Gained it back. I'm at 250 still.
But you're not over that. That's good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not going up, which is cool. But
It's not a win, but it's not a loss.
right. Yeah, it's definitely not a win. That's for sure. Especially since I've got a wedding coming up in a couple months.
I was gonna say we're gonna have to change the food reviews I do on this podcast if we want any hope of losing
I
weight.
know. I'll just start filming.
We're a health food.
Yeah, just him behind the camera, like
That looks really good, guys. The salad is
tell
all
me more
right.
about the crust.
Yeah. That's how we elevate ourselves to the next
Exactly.
level.
That's how we get more descriptive. We have to describe the food to Dylan and make him salivate.
You chain me to the
Just
bench
over here
next to it.
photosynthesizing.
Please. Just one slice of pepperoni, please.
Yeah, Dylan gets a pepperoni, and
Yeah.
we'll eat the pizza.
Only the cups. Only the cups.
Yeah. So mine's not going well since New Year's. How many months is it now? This will be 4 when this comes out.
What? How many?
Since January.
Oh, since January? Yeah, 4.
Yeah. So
But dude, this is.
It's the quarterly review.
yes.
I was gonna say something time related, but we're not there yet in the month cycle.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
We've been doing it a good amount of time.
I'll get there. I told Jaden, I was like, after the wedding, I'm going to lose the weight. I was like, before the wedding, probably not. But
You're
I was
saving
gonna
money
say,
on clothes.
I was like, if
Exactly.
we could just not drink until our weddings, we'd probably lose a good amount of
lose
weight.
20 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm not
So-
going to do that. I'm willing to give up nothing, apparently.
Yeah. Like, look, I can't sacrifice a lot, but I do expect returns.
What else do they want from me, dude?
Anthony's giving up Zinch. You're like, fuck that, dude.
But he's not. He's
Hey,
giving
dude, how often do I see you?
when we
Because that's when
film,
I get my fix.
twice a month, maybe.
Yeah, so that's when I get my fix. I mean, it's not like I'm out here.
Yeah.
I should ask other people on the sidewalk though and see if I could ever get.
I'm sure you could.
No, I don't want that.
Yeah, so mine's not going well. How about you, Blake?
Mine's gone bad.
Yeah. I think we were all late to this filming.
Yep.
Definitely.
And every night before, we're like, we got to be there at 10 on the dot.
On the dot.
Like
No
it-
fucking around this time.
And then
We're not.
Anthony's always the closest, I would say.
Except for this time, I was the last one.
Yeah, that's true. But you were relying
You
on
were, I think you were going to be on time until we said, or were you not?
I would have been on time, yeah.
Yeah, until we said, like, I'll be there at 10:12, and then it was actually 10:17. Then Dylan's like, I'll be there at 10:20, 10:22.
I did wake up with this
Yeah.
going on. So
The camera can't even see it unless you zoom in, but
Oh, I think the
I'm gonna
camera can
zoom
see
in.
it.
I think so. I think
the
camera
neighbors outside can
Kylie
see
Jenner
it.
shit.
The sad Google Maps is picking it up.
Took a vacuum to his lips.
Dude, pretty much. That's CPAP.
We were joking earlier that the fame had got to Dylan's head already, and he's like, I need to go get my lips done.
Yeah, I need lip injections.
But then he's afraid of needles, so he only made it halfway through.
Dude, lip injections. That's like the one thing that just looks really obvious.
Yeah, and it's terrible. It's like, just get allergies, dude.
Yeah, just
You'll be fine.
gain a food allergy. You can have it whenever you want. You just got to.
I don't know if I've seen it look natural on too many people. Like it's not. It doesn't even look bad on some people. It's just that
I don't
you
think
can
it
just tell.
ever looks good on anyone. That's like one of those one things where I'm like, no.
Yeah.
It looks awful.
I think I have. I'm kind of similar. Like I just have I don't care if you do it. I think it definitely can look better on some people versus others. I think that's just the way that the world works. But
It's true.
I don't. That's not like it's not a preference for me at all. Like I don't know why, but I have like a little judgmental side to me that as soon as I see it, I'm like, there's something going on here.
Looks something mental going on. It looks weird, dude.
It can look decent at the end of its cycle, but at the beginning, it's always like really overblown.
I don't know. That's always the craziest shit to me. I'm like, what's the point? What is the point? Like, you just have these like Benedict Cumberbatch lips, and like now you just want like Kylie Jenner lips. I see that in the future. I see that going away. I think people are moving away from it already,
I hope so.
especially with like the new generation of kids. Like,
Yeah.
they're just not interested in anything.
People aren't going to have enough money for that.
Yeah. You know, there was a study that I read recently. I read a headline recently, really.
There you go. I read the article title. That's how I studied too.
That's exactly what it was. I just read the article title.
And then I read
It was
half the
on
comments.
YouTube too.
Yeah. And now now I
I
know.
love when people comment before they've even watched the video.
Yes.
I don't comment on anything.
I don't comment on it,
No,
but I always
I-
read the comments.
I rarely comment on anything. But it was saying that like this new generation, what are they, Gen X or something, or Gen Y?
Those are our parents.
Oh yeah. Whatever the new generation is.
Z.
Yeah.
But
The generation.
We're a generation. We're like end of millennial into Generation Z.
Yeah. So that generation.
They're the Zoomers.
Right. Yeah, the Zoomers. They're spending less money on alcohol. Like they're not as interested in
They're
like
fucking
drinking.
high on everything else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
interesting.
Like vape sales have gone up, but bar tabs have gone down. Like,
Yay.
yeah.
I do think that there's a lot of people that are pushing towards like,
being sober.
at
Yeah.
least from alcohol. You know, I have seen like kind of a decent push in that.
I mean, fair enough, but
I mean,
like,
hey, I don't think there's anything like I think if you stopped drinking for a year, like I don't think that you're gonna look worse at the end of that year.
No.
So I don't
No,
think there's
not at all.
I mean, I definitely think that booze is very bad for you.
There's no benefits besides like the social lubrication.
right.
Which
I think
isn't
there's
even a
plenty of
benefit.
benefits to alcohol.
Well, socially, I think so.
Socially, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what
I
we're
agree with
alive
you.
for, you know?
Exactly.
Like I'm not saying you should go out and get hammered
if you're
all
happy,
the
I was
time.
gonna say I just read between the lines, and Dylan says that he lives to drink.
Yeah.
If you're happier, you're healthier. And
Right.
and we like to drink. So.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's terrible for you, but like all things in moderation, I suppose, is really where that is really what we're getting down to. But
That's the goal. That's the theory. It's not the practice.
I was gonna say that's the hard part
true.
though, especially like at our age and in our friend group. It's like
yeah,
It's like one
moderation
beer.
is
Come
like
on.
you got to be
it's non-existent in our
you got
friend group.
to not hang out that often.
Yeah, it's true. That is very true. But yeah, I don't blame him for like going sober. I'm just kind of like, are you guys all gonna be like fucking super boring or what? Like,
I don't know. You know what? I haven't talked to. I don't have anybody in my family that's that age group anymore.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm like we're all older now, so it's like I really don't have any frame of reference. But I will say I do like that the like 90s grunge style outfits and all the skateboards are coming back out. I've
Oh.
noticed that, like especially downtown where I live.
Yeah.
I see a lot of it, and I'm like, that's pretty dope.
I look at that and I'm like, you bunch of fucking degenerates, dude.
Degenerates
over
or
it.
posers?
Both.
I just think it's
Yeah.
cool. I'm like rather that than running around with your whatever deal hanging out. What is
Oh,
that?
like
I'm
the
talking about?
Supreme and
Dude.
like
Yeah,
the-
like I'd way
Fucking
rather
feeder.
have them like
That's true.
They're outside, they're skateboarding. There's everybody else is
bunch
like
of punks.
on there doing this shit.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
know.
I get what you're saying for sure.
I guess I'm biased because I was a skater too when I was younger. Though,
Right.
So like
You're just excited. Your
I
middle
was
school clothes are back in stock.
yeah, I was like,
I can wear this
I
again.
100%
Finally.
was that kid and lived at the skate park. So
Yeah, I get that too. I do. I really hated when I turned like 21. I hated the style that was like out there, specifically for girls. Like I know we're all men and we really shouldn't be speaking on that, but here we are. Where it was like the high waisted like jeans
I
and
love
like
high-waisted jeans.
Really, dude?
Love it.
I hate it.
Gives me like a little mama thing.
Oh, that's wow.
and that's the reason that we should not be bringing those back.
Yeah, dude. Back in the closet.
I hate low-rise jeans. They make show people's butt cracks, make their hips look small.
I'm into it.
Okay.
No, I don't want low rise.
I don't think I care either way on that.
Really.
I love high-rise mid-waisted.
The only ones that I was ever like, those are kind of interesting looking jeans, are when there was like a slight revival of the, what is it, like the overly boot cut ones.
Yeah.
Oh, the 70s, like
Yeah, bell bottom.
When I saw those, I was
like
like,
Bell bottoms.
really? I looked at them, I was like, I don't know why the pants do that.
I hate it, dude.
That
And
seems
those,
like more fabric to do that.
those
for your pants.
jeans that like go up to like their belly button. I'm like, what the fuck is
We
going
are
on?
different men.
Yes, yes, we are. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't
Like
get
you
it.
want to see a little tummy.
Sure, I guess. Just
No,
wear
you-
some regular fucking
okay.
jeans.
We're gonna have to get Dylan some low rise.
It's the only way. Hey, you see how you look in low-rise jeans. Dude, a lot of people, it just hides their stomach, so it makes them look not as big. It's
Right.
Like if you wear the low-rise, then your belly hangs over. But if you wear the high-rise, then your belly looks like one with the waist.
I get that too, but like, it's not Christmas. I don't have to package it up, dude. Like, we're gonna get there eventually, but
All right.
let me know what I'm working with. No,
I guess-
Is it the backwards hat? Is that why I just said that?
I think so. Yeah. You left your Oakleys in the car. He keeps asking you to go get it for him.
You got Smash Mouth Nickelback blasting.
Yeah,
We gotta dip
He's
in.
just every time he says another thing, his goatee grows in a little farther.
His RC car
Or
comes
his
out.
soul.
Zing.
What is it? Soul patch? Is that the one that's under the lip?
Yeah.
And he's not coming in. Don't stop.
RC cars were a thing.
I actually,
yeah.
It's funny you guys mentioned that because I was pulling out of my driveway today and there was a full grown man playing with RC cars.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah.
You do got to be worried about that.
I was kind of like, a part of me gets it and I would love to do that, but I need there to be a child around me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like-
you need to live vicariously, but it's really yours.
Yes, I need that child. I need it to be that kid's, and then I just take the controller, and we're both enjoying
Well,
it.
that's why you have kids, so that you can buy the toys
That's
that you
true.
want.
Yes.
Yeah,
But you're buying them for them,
right.
even though they have a bedtime at a certain time, so that they're your.
See you
toys.
later, babe. I'm gonna go play with the RC cars.
You're going to the track.
Yeah, Lightning McQueen's hitting 50 today. I swear.
I actually used to have one of those, and it ripped. Not a Lightning
Oh.
McQueen one, that would be sick. But I had this like off-road one, and I had like, do you remember the old like plastic 1080 ramps? I think is what they
Yeah,
were called,
yeah.
like the plastic bike ramps.
No,
No,
What?
Oh,
no.
Oh,
they're pretty common. I feel like
I was afraid of them, but I liked watching you guys do it.
A plastic ramp?
Like for your bike.
yeah to jump.
No, I was an indoors kid.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
hence the food allergies and stuff now.
Yeah, exactly.
Dylan never left the ground.
No, anyways, I don't know. We had a few of those, so we were always like out jumping and stuff. But when I got that RC car, I'd like have that thing hit the
yeah.
ramp. It would jump like 20 feet.
Yeah,
You could
I
do
bet.
like
Oh, I bet.
backflips. It was freaking nuts.
Yeah. Are there gas powered RC cars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
fuck.
That was a big thing in my family. Like my extended family, like they loved it. There used to be like little races and stuff, and like they scared the fuck out of me.
They
though.
sounded so cool.
They
Little
did.
Two strokes.
They
I
scared
wanted
the shit
one,
out of me.
but I never coughed up the money to get one of those. My electric one was like, it had like a brushless engine, and it was
They're probably faster anyways.
it
aren't they?
hauled ass. It's just the problem is you could only rip it around for
right.
20 or 30 minutes before you had to plug it back in for like 8 hours.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Did you guys have not the RC cars, but the track ones?
Oh, what were those called?
forget what they're
Yeah,
called.
like sat on the little, and it was just
Those
all.
were badass.
Oh, electric. I had one of those.
Yeah, what are they called?
Track cars, I think.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was all about like your throttle control and not let
Yeah.
them fly off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those were fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Jeff and my dad built this huge track in our shop. It was so fun to play. And it was really cool. It took up the whole
I remember
room.
that one. Yeah.
that would have been sweet.
Yeah. We still have all the parts. We could build it again. That'd be really fun.
We should throw it in here.
That would be cool.
Just going around.
Because like
us.
you have to
None of
be
us are talking.
you have to be skilled with your speed, otherwise it just flies off.
Huh. That sounds rad.
It is. It's super fun.
Do you guys? What kind of old person do you think you guys are going to be? Do you think you're going to be a model train person?
Dude, I kind of hope so. You know, I bet you that's so peaceful.
They're sick.
Like,
They're fucking cool as shit.
Yeah.
and you get to be really, you get to create your own little world. Like,
cool.
I would do that
Yeah.
now if I had the space and the
too.
money.
Sims, but
Yeah. My step grandpa and my stepdad, they love it. Like step grandpa's dead, but like he loved it. He had a whole out in the garage, a whole table with like, a whole scene.
did you inherit that?
No, my stepdad did.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he split it between him and his brother. But so we do have some model trains laying around the house, or he does
So
somewhere.
they can't just build one big one. They gotta split it.
Gotta make their own tracks, I think
Do they
that's
both do it?
my stepdad did for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think he got told to put it away. So I know ruins
Classic American dad story.
I hope I am a model train person too.
I think in order to be like a model train person, though, you have to have room in your house to do it. So that's
Yeah.
like a reason to aspire to be a model train person, anyways, because you got to have
gotta have
yourself
room.
like a nice basement, or
yeah,
I think that's like the ultimate model train move, though. If you have like the downstairs basement and it's just all model train, that's like in every movie ever. I
that
feel
would be
like.
sick.
Is there a filming aspect to the model trains, or is it mainly just to watch them do their thing?
No, just watch them. You can film it, but
How obsessive do you think you get? You think that you put them on a schedule?
Yeah,
that would be
people
cool.
get very,
This
I
one's
think,
leaving the station at this time.
very obsessive with it.
that would
There's
be
people that like actually watching trains, and they're like, "Dude, this never happens where this one passes this one," and then
right. That's like a level of autism I don't have in
like
me.
train watchers or
Yeah.
something.
Have you ever seen those videos?
Or would you be a bird watcher?
I would. I
You
would.
would?
Yeah.
I think it'd be nice to get outside
I would
and
love
like.
to be able to talk to them and like try the calls,
Yeah, that would be
or
cool.
just identify.
You're gonna be a lonely old person.
Absolutely.
Actually, maybe not. It'd be you and Haley both out there.
Find my community. Yeah. I totally would. I tried to match the geese the other day. They were like talking, and I couldn't get my voice high enough. And I just kept getting louder and louder, and it was on the street in public, and Haley's like,
So-
please stop.
I was gonna say Blake is gonna be a bird watcher.
100%.
He's gonna be a bird caller.
I tried to
Yes.
be the geese. Like I was trying to walk like them. And I kept like encouraging them, like, it's okay, I'm one of you. It wasn't right.
Dude, I'm so glad you
If
found
you want
her.
their attention, just throw some bread or crackers on the.
I know. They're
I should be a
they're not
bird
that hard.
feeder.
You don't have to
not-
learn their whole dance.
He's out there like.
I was doing it. Yeah. You're like, you're a chicken, dude. That's not a goose.
Fuck.
There's so many different types of birds, though. Like,
Yeah.
you get your book and you go and you like look at them all. I guess.
I know. It's funny. I tried to do that at one point. I think I had a picture on my phone of a bird, and I saw it, and then I looked at another one that like looked the same to me, but like I knew they were different. Then I was like, how the fuck does anyone do this? I was like,
Oh, you know what? Were you in? Is it Mr.
Mr.
Leapak?
Leapak. Yeah, I was about to mention that.
Were you in Mr. Leapak? He
Yeah.
was like a hardcore bird watcher. He knew all the birds. And like when we were kids, we had to do. It was like 50 birds
Yeah, bird
species that we had to
identification. I
memorized.
still know the state bird is a golden finch because of that.
oh really?
Yeah,
That's
but
our
I
state
can't.
bird?
I can't remember. I can't remember any of the other ones.
Should be a seagull.
Like I know, like the blue jay, like the robin, and the red-tailed hawk.
Blue jays are hard though because they look similar to like multiple other species
Maybe it's
of
not a
birds.
blue jay. It's the blue one that's around here all the time, though.
There's a jayhawk.
Could be it.
What
But I remember he would just flash them on the screen for like half a second. You'd have to identify him.
Yeah, it was
Ah.
cool. And it was actually so fun
Yeah.
at the time too. So I was like, "Oh, this is cool. This is not math." You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we ever did the calls. I want to know the songs. It's animal communication is so fascinating to me. Like if I had to pick a job besides music, it would be like being a scientist studying whale sounds or birds, or just trying to get what they're talking about.
Yeah. I'm just seeing what's up. I think that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
I
Add that to
agree,
your
honestly.
resolution.
If you could like understand animals,
Yeah,
they're probably just saying, "We're trying to fuck. We're trying to fuck."
that's exactly
What is it? The birds of what are they called? It's like in the rainforest, I think, typically, but it's like all the bright colored birds
Oh,
and
like the toucans.
the males are like they all have dances
Yeah,
or very
yeah.
specific rituals to like.
Yeah, I love that one, dude. Where he's got blue on him. And he's like,
Dude, I saw this video. I saw
Yeah, I
this
would
video
fuck 'em. I
online,
get it.
and I wish I knew who the creator of it was because it made me actually want to like look at a TikTok, and I typically don't, but like it was. My wife showed me, and it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. It's like this dude. He's like, so this is my impression of a peacock, or of a male peacock, and then he like walks a few steps back in this room, and he has like a towel on.
Oh my
and just out of nowhere, he throws it up like this. He's like, "You fucking want this? You fucking want this?" And he's like shaking it around. He's like, "I know you want this shit." It's like that's totally how the birds act, though. They're like,
yeah, it's
check
true.
out this twig I got.
It's like, how gay and flamboyant can I be?
Yeah, right.
And get the girl.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be the
I
perfect life.
imagine it as like I imagine it like as in their world, breakdancing is like just the ultimate sport.
it's the pinnacle.
Yeah, it's like gets all the babes.
That's the only way you're gonna get fucked.
He's like, well, check this out. doing the spinning on his head and shit.
And we're crumping.
Dude, I bet some of the birds aren't good at it too, and they're like sad birds.
yeah, they're alone. They're by themselves.
Uh-huh,
It's like it's
just-
really a do or die scenario.
It is, man.
Robbie can't dance.
Dance or die.
Either you break it down or you're not getting laid. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Step up.
That's how it should
10
work in
million.
real life. Like you're at a bar and like you're talking to this girl and you're just like,
I think they have movies for
Let me
that.
get you a drink.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Hell yeah.
There could
That could be a good skit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could definitely be a good skit out there.
For sure.
Dude, that's awesome. Fucking birds, dude.
That's hilarious. And the females are always bigger than the males. You guys notice that?
I like that.
That's weird. I like that.
Well, it's
like
good. That's
lions,
because the
how-
males are dancing their ass off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get food the whole time.
It's true.
Yeah.
They stay lean.
Yeah, they're in the club. They got mommies. Pimp mommies. Dude, lions, I think the females are the hunters. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, you're probably right.
When I went to the zoo recently, or not super recently, but a few years ago, I think, there was something that I read on the lions, and I might get this wrong, but that they sleep for like
All day.
20 something hours a day.
Yeah.
The males
Like I
are
want
all
to say it was almost like
Oh.
23, and they're up for like 1 hour, and they
koalas
hunt
are like
or
that
eat.
too.
Who are?
Well,
what
yeah,
are-
they're dumb as fuck.
koalas.
Yeah, you're like
They're not
that.
doing that for any good reason.
They're doing that because they're high as shit off that
Oh, yeah.
eucalyptus or whatever. They just eat that and get freaking ripped all day. I'd be asleep too.
Sea turtles do that with the currents.
Oh yeah, they just fall asleep in the current.
Oh, I think like in Finding Nemo, remember how they're all like stoners?
Right.
I think that's like based on something.
Oh,
Something
well,
about the current gets them happy.
yeah, probably. I know sea turtles do nip at jellyfish for a good
Oh,
high.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the current. It's just the jellyfish.
Yeah. So,
I love Planet Earth. It's probably my favorite comfort show.
yeah, it's a good one for sure.
I cycle between Bob Ross and Planet Earth.
Does David Attenborough still?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I will only watch
Yeah.
something if David Attenborough
Or
is
Morgan Freeman.
narrating it. Yeah, totally.
It's all about the narration, though.
Yeah, for sure. To totally derail us here on animals.
I want to keep talking about it. The storylines they create.
Do you know who the gayest animal in the animal kingdom is?
Is this a joke?
Nope.
Oh, really? Okay.
Take a guess.
Monkeys.
You have a guess?
I was gonna say honestly, I would think like a bonobo monkey, which is like the closest to us.
Giraffes.
Giraffes.
Nice.
Oh, you know
Giraffes.
what? I knew that. I knew that.
Giraffes are the
There was
gayest
one.
animal.
There was one looking at me a little weird when I was last at the zoo. I'm just kidding.
You got that ass, boy.
Yeah,
You ever seen a long neck before?
dude, they
You're
are.
going to learn today.
They are so obviously they're huge, but like they are so intimidatingly large when you
Yeah.
see them in person.
I want you, and I like you.
I've never seen an animal that big. It was freaking scary.
Imagine dinosaurs.
I also had eaten like half an edible when I went there, which that's plenty for me. So like honestly,
was I there with you? Because that was more
Yeah,
than
we
an
talked
edible.
about it on the podcast.
I
before.
was honestly not fully convinced that the elephants were real.
Yeah.
Like I thought that they might have been animatronic. Yeah, it's like there's no way there's an animal that's
Jim
that big
Carrey
just
is
right
so
next to me.
dedicated to his craft.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, just to derail us here for 2 seconds, I started putting a QR code on our videos.
Oh, you did?
By the way, yeah,
That's cool.
Recently, you'll see it on Heavy Metal.
Oh, perfect.
So in the podcast, if you're watching, at some point during the podcast, you'll see a QR code pop up, and it'll take you directly to, in this case, Heavy Metal Brewing's website.
So if you have a second phone, you can watch the video and then scan it.
Yes, if you're not watching on your phone, you can scan it, or you can take a screenshot and do it that way.
Oh, okay, yeah. That'll
Yeah,
work.
just kind of a fun little like.
Can you click on QR codes?
Yeah, I didn't
No.
know you could click on them.
You can't.
Okay.
You have to scan it.
What does it do?
Takes you to their website.
Whose website?
Whoever we're doing, Heavy Metal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, great.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just for fun. It just pops up like right here for like
That's cool.
30 seconds or something.
Nice.
So
That's nice.
yeah, it's kind of neat. Speaking of animals, to get us back on track, I was recently dog sitting for somebody. 3 black labs. 3 of them. I'm a dog lover, like
It's a lot.
through and through, but that is a lot. Yeah. One of them was still considered a puppy at like 2 years old,
Wow.
Oh yeah, they're pretty rambunctious at that age.
Dude,
too.
it takes some years to come off of that shit. Like, so it was a good experience. I got to live like a bachelor again in this really nice house. It was a good experience. I love the dogs, but that dog in particular was so rambunctious.
Made you not want a dog.
Yeah, pretty much. It made me not want a puppy anymore. Like, I was kind of just like I was on the phone. I was working too, so I was on the phone, and dude, yeah. All of a sudden, the dog would he'd be laying there and he'd be like totally fine. But the second I got on the phone, he would get up and he would put his head on my lap, and then if I like pet him and I didn't stop, or if I stopped petting him, he would just start barking.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, I cannot do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was all the way out in Yakult too, and there's like nothing to do there.
No.
So I was just stuck with dogs for a week. Like, just fucking.
Go watch a little league game at the.
Yeah, exactly,
That's it.
dude. I popped into the little pizza place over there, which is pretty
Yeah.
good. But
Nice. Did you bring your video game stuff?
I did. Yeah, I played Breath of the Wild the entire time, and then Super Mario Odyssey. So I had stuff to do, but it was kind of nice, dude. Like, I got to walk out, and I was basically in a forest.
Nice.
And I could just, I don't know, basically like kind of be a mountain man for a minute. It was pretty sick.
Yeah. Pee wherever you want.
That's the best thing.
I
about
thought
being
about that,
outside.
but I was like, if they have cameras.
Yeah, it's not your house. It's
Nah.
not, you shouldn't be marking your territory necessarily, but
Right. Yeah. The guy comes home, starts smelling the water.
he started peeing on
He
everything.
peed outside. I knew it. I knew it.
Dylan.
Give me some water.
That's the best thing about living in the country is being outside.
Yeah, totally. Like, I'd much rather walk outside to pee than like walk to the bathroom to pee.
I'd say at my house you probably peed outside way more than inside.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure I own a certain plot of land at your house at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my tree.
Oh man. Yep. That was a good time. I don't know that I'll be doing that again though. Honestly.
Oh, it's pretty good money.
Yeah, that's true. It is good money, but like you're away from, I was away from Jaden, and then like my bed and my CPAP machine.
You're using his CPAP.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. No, I did start using the CPAP machine regularly now, and I have never felt more rested.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm glad it made a difference for you.
Dude, day and night, honestly. Like I wake up, in the morning now, and I don't feel like I immediately need to go back to bed.
Right.
You know?
Good.
That's good. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
How much distilled water do you go through?
Not that much. Maybe like this much every 2 days.
Oh, have you gotten through the one that I got you?
No, not yet. That's my backup. Thanks
Good.
for getting that, by the way.
Good. Just want to remind you.
Yeah. I just wanted to remind you that I got that for you.
That's thinking.
Yeah. No, it's a crazy difference. Like I never thought that it was like that was gonna make such a difference. Apparently it's supposed to help with your mood too,
Oh, good.
which makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been less of a bitch lately.
The last couple of days.
That's really cool. Is it hard to like put it on and convince yourself that you want to do that? Or
No, not really. Because no matter what, even if I do get good rest, I'm asleep in seconds. So like, it's just like this mask that goes from like here to here, and it doesn't look like what they put you out with, but it looks like just a little futuristic kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you basically just put it on, and you like, put your straps on over your face or whatever, and then it breathes for you.
Oh, that's good.
Essentially. So like when you breathe, it pushes a bunch of air into your, your nose and your mouth.
That's awesome.
So it's pretty cool. Jaden loves it. She's like, you haven't snored. She's like, I heard a little snore through the mask the other day. And she's like, she's been sleeping better now.
Yeah.
So it
helps everybody in the family.
Yeah.
That's good.
For
To
sure.
say my dad has one. I tried it on when we were camping one time just because I wanted to
really?
see it.
Yeah.
It was a kind of a weird feeling, but
I think it's like it's way more common than I thought it was.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Like crazy common. Because there's like, I think there's like 2 people in my extended family that have them too.
Yeah, most alcoholics do.
Yeah.
Just kidding. No, it's weird though. Like I wasn't expecting, at least the one that I put on, like it's actually not uncomfy.
No.
It's not that bad. I would think that like having that over my face would just absolutely piss me off to the max. But
I had a couple of beers and I put it on the other day and I couldn't do it. So I was just like, sorry, babe, like not going to happen. I'm just not going to wear it tonight.
Got frustrated.
Yeah. But
So are you perpetually little spoon now? Like, because you can't really big spoon.
we don't. We're over that.
You're no cuddling.
No.
Like, give me my space.
I do a lot of this now.
Yeah. That's my move too.
I was like, I know you're there. I want you to know I'm here.
Uh-huh.
But also,
I'm going to be over here.
yeah. Well, we also too like, dude, we got Manny that like doesn't understand boundaries. So like he'll sleep in the middle of us now.
Yeah.
So it's like my hand is just there. It's
good enough.
for emotional support.
It's good enough. Dude, we sleep in a full. So
That's well, I was gonna say we're on a
Crazy.
queen and
That's
it feels
cozy.
small.
the queen is a little bit bigger than the full.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we need that little extra space.
You guys need to just get a king.
I know.
That's what
we're
we're
gonna
trying to do. We're like, we can't.
Yeah. But do you want to spend $2,000 on a king?
No, but there is a company. I'll figure out what it is. My dad bought mattresses from them. They get delivered and then like they're like rolled up and you break the thing and they blow up. They're actually surprisingly comfy.
Huh.
And it was like $600.
That's pretty good.
So that's a shit ton better than.
We might just do that.
Goodwill. Used mattress.
Whoa, God, no. No.
No thanks. Yeah. I don't like the idea of like honestly really any used furniture. Like I know that the tax bracket that I am in means that I have to probably buy used furniture.
Yeah.
But like even the idea of like a used couch, I don't like that because like I don't know what weird stuff was going on that couch. And I don't want to like obliviously sit on that pretending it's mine for the next year.
Yeah.
Not knowing that like some person like got drunk and peed on it.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. I know the amount of weird stuff that has gone on my couch and my friends' couches. And I'm like, I don't.
That's enough for me. Yeah, I'll buy new. Like I will bite the bullet and buy new.
We made that pact. We were like, no more used furniture. Like not from family, not from friends, nothing. Like
No, I don't like. I just don't like it. I
Never
want
looked back.
I want my own stuff. I don't care if I have to buy a cheaper couch or whatever or bed, whatever it is, as long as I know that it's mine.
yeah, exactly. Like the weird stuff that went on is my weird stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've made peace with my weird stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Emmy's coming around to it, but just
Yes.
kidding.
I bought a couch for 99 cents in Nashville.
What the fuck?
What?
It was sketchy.
Yeah, that sounds
I
sketchy.
put it in my van. It was in Goodwill. Put it in my van and we rode in the couch on the way back from Goodwill.
Are you still fighting the bed bugs? Like
Maybe. I don't know.
99 cents?
Yeah. It was too good of a deal to pass up.
well, yeah, that's too good of a deal. You need to pass it up.
Yeah. My thing is
Wow.
like what I'm willing to do on other people's couches means that I know that those other people would be willing to do something on
Yeah, 100%.
my couch.
Yeah, that couch has seen some shit for sure. Anyway, that's our show. Thanks for watching our show. Check out our Patreon. There's stand-up comedy on there. We're going to start posting other stuff on there as well. Early access videos get posted there a day before they come out on Wednesday. I've been doing that recently, by the way, everyone. That's an announcement for you
cool.
too as well.
We are proud of you. We appreciate that work.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. You can buy stickers. They're $3 now. Shoot us an email. Hit us up on social media. Thanks for watching.
The cold slice, Yeah!